Yeah, check the mic. Word up. OGBigsam holds the crown. With the fam, we run the town. Mad Monday with the general. Every move is fundamental. Wicked T Wednesday. Fridays high noon madness. Master content agility. Avoiding all the sadness. Always tune in to the network. Mr. White.
What's happening? It is the epitome of hump day. Sorry for the late start, ladies and gentlemen. But it is Wicked Win Sports Tea. I am your late host, the OG, the people's OG, aka Mr. White. And we got to reel it in and get all these topics in for y'all today. Fellas, say what's happening, man.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. What's going on?
What's good? What's good, everybody?
We got a lot to get to.
Washington is a Panther now.
Yeah, I saw that. Let's see. We'll start with we'll go down into Florida. Veta Vea has requested a trade. Things are going south down there, and it's going south in a hurry. And I don't mean anywhere in the council of Florida. I mean like headed toward Cuba with no lights on, south. As bad as things are going down there. It is falling completely apart in that neck of the woods. It's been a strong demand for a trade in there. Don't know what kind of how he's going to be able to move. He got a lot of things going against him. His injury history is widely and well known. Do we think that he will be able to get moved and land in a good spot? He does have championship experience. Amongst all things concerning him.
Veta Vea is a name, so he's definitely going to have some suitors for sure. But I don't know. I wonder what the price is going to be on for it.
I don't think it's going to be all that high. Myself, I mean, they could probably get a fourth or a fifth for him, something to that effect. I mean, veteran experience, does count for something. He is a space eater when he is on the field. He does help run defense out. We know
that all too well.
Yeah. We know that firsthand. We know that firsthand.
I think they might get a third. I think that's the highest he.
I was kind of sort of thinking the same thing, but in the other side of my mind was like his injury history. His injury history gonna dull down the price tag.
And him only being a 2-down player. But I think for him being a name and having the championship experience and stuff like that, I think you'll be able to get a third for him, at least.
Right.
Yeah, at least a third, yeah.
Right.
I would say that's the highest you're going to go. That's the highest.
That's the feeling right there.
Yeah. What up, Vince? What's going on?
What's going on, man?
Yeah.
But I think it's got to be a fourth or a fifth round or a couple fourth or fifth round picks.
Right. You're looking for a team that's going to have the space, for him. Second topic. Kyle Shanahan came out and it admitted to the accident that he was in was totally his fault. I can kind of commend him for coming to the defense of the lady that the news reports were the young 21-year-old lady that the news reports were hanging this accident on. But Kyle Shanahan came out in detail and said the accident was totally his fault. He then dropped his phone. He was reaching down, looking down to get his phone, and he looked up. He was in the middle of an intersection of oncoming traffic.
So what you saying is he know how to take accountability.
I look in this situation, yeah.
I see where you going.
Yeah,
I see where you going.
Yeah. But I do applaud him for taking the public heat off the young lady that the news reports were putting on. She was getting drugged out there in San Francisco, and for him to come out and in detail, tell it, spill it, and account for it. I mean, just saying. Yeah. But then, like I said the other day, in all things considering, the 1, 2, 3, 4 people, not including him, that was involved in that accident, they about to get paid. They about to get paid. Yeah. Speaking of getting paid, Jamal Adams just got a new deal and will be in a new place in Minnesota. He got I think it was a 3 or 2 year deal, something to that effect. A good little amount of coins. Does he help the Minnesota defense? Is there going to be? Will he have an impact? You know what I'm saying? Does it move the needle? All of the above.
I mean, it can't hurt.
Yeah, honestly, Jamal Adams ain't moved the needle since he left New York. That's my personal opinion. Expound
on that, sir. Speak on it.
Well, he was a good when he was up there when he got drafted with the Jets, and for what they wanted, he was good. Yes. And then when he went to Seattle used him, basically turned him into a linebacker. All he was doing was being next to the line. He was literally not in coverage at all.
Now, at his last stop, which was the Raiders, that's what he was. He was a linebacker.
Yeah. See, Seattle exposed him too much. Showed that he can't cover like that and stuff. And then people start really putting him in coverage situations and everything. And then not only that, he was getting hurt. So it was like he was getting hurt, then he was getting exposed on top of it. So but we're gonna see. I mean, hopefully he do get like somewhat a resurgence and get to continue his career and provide for us.
In that division, and you look at the receivers, you look at the tight ends that are in that division. It's gonna get real in a hurry.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's gonna get real in a hurry. With those tight ends in that division in the NFC North. But good luck to the young man. Good luck to him. Vince says, I'm curious to see how much he has left since he converted to linebacker. Well, Minnesota signed him as a safety.
So he might go back to safety then.
That's why I'm saying it shit gonna get real up there in a hurry. From tight ends to receivers.
They didn't re-sign Harrison Smith. So that's probably who he replacing.
Okay. All
He
right.
dropped off a lot.
Mhm.
Harrison Smith.
Mm-hmm.
He used to be one of I say in the top 5 of safeties,
Right.
but
I
now,
mean,
uh,
time for him to retire.
yeah, he's getting old. I mean, Father Time is undefeated.
Man, he's been a Viking for as long as I can remember. Shit,
Yeah,
which he had a great career. In my opinion, you got to be with one team. That team paid you multiple times.
Right.
Like you didn't have to worry about nothing or anything. Yeah, like I think, shoot, yeah, it's time. Yeah, injuries caught up with him for sure. I think it's time. Yeah, it was time to go ahead and hang that up. But you hurt yourself more.
Oh, nah.
that sounds like a fighter that just lost to Tim Zoo.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Now, to the next one that got this extended check, Philadelphia decided to go and pay Jalen Carter. I didn't get around to doing the video that I wanted to do on it, but I had said it in our chat. I think Philadelphia outbidded themselves on this one. You could see that they were looking, to see if anybody else was gonna, I take him, what I'm saying, offer him something. But nobody, no team, what I'm saying, made a market for him. His character issues.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, his character issues, and I think Philadelphia outbidded themselves. I think with what they gave, I think they gave him too much. To be honest,
Oh yeah.
I think they gave him entirely too much. What I'm saying, they had the leverage. I mean, they could have just, and then he was, didn't he have 1 year left on the other deal?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't make him play that year out.
Probably trying to get him out the way.
I
Trying to
think
find a way to get all lay players up under, because if you look at the Eagles did lose quite a bit of players, and they probably try not to go naked, because that offense that defense is gonna have to keep that offense in the game, because that offense is gonna go down tremendously. I don't care if you got a Saquon Barkley back there.
Well, I mean, I think what's going to happen is Saquon is probably going to end up having. I would be surprised if Saquon doesn't have at least 375 rushing attempts in his upcoming season. You lose a Dotson, you lose a AJ Brown. Think 1 or 2 guys on the offensive line. Your backup running back, as well. And you're already handicapped by your quarterback. I'm just saying. I'm still trying to have the conversation of, I've been saying it. I've been saying for 3 years it's time for them to move on from Jalen Hurts. I mean, but I'm just saying that people are with the Stevie Wonder shades on. You know what I'm saying? With this cat ability to play quarterback, I've been saying he's not a top 15 quarterback in this league.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be an Angels advocate.
Oh Lord.
Angels advocate.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like what Mike and them say all the time. You don't need a top 15, 20 quarterback. I mean, look at some of the quarterbacks who we be bringing up who has won, who are terrible probably quarterbacks.
Just a friendly reminder. Anytime he throws the ball more than 20 times in a game, they lose.
I mean, that's Philly just got to stick to their ways. I mean, ain't that what I would say this? That's what we was trying to get. We was trying to get when we had Desmond Ritter. We didn't need Desmond Ritter to be a top 15 quarterback. We just needed him not to fuck it up.
Well,
and we would have been all right.
See, that's not a fair analogy. You're using the guy that didn't have a quarterbacks coach, and was under an incomplete offensive coaching staff. Not to mention, his mentality was shattered by this fan base.
Yes.
Yeah. But from a quarterback talent standpoint, he was better.
Yeah, I look. You're not telling me anything different. I was a Desmond Ritter fan. I watched him in college.
Yeah.
In Cincinnati, and I was happy when we drafted him. You know what I'm saying. So, I mean, but I get what you're trying to say. I do. I really do. I do. I understand the analogy. But I think Philadelphia's issues that they've had especially over the last 3 years, I don't think they're going to change until they move on away from Jalen Hurts, to be honest.
Or head coach Nick Sirianni, change coach.
Or both.
Yeah, that too. Or the whole. Yeah. That can be the ultimate move. Both y'all ass get up out of here.
Or both. But again, I think the Eagles outbidded themselves on this deal with Jalen Carter. I 95 to 100 maybe, but 150, no. You're giving an unstable cat, unstable money. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And then you also got to also take into account that fractured locker room, especially on that defensive side. Just saying.
Let me ask this: has he been in trouble since he's gotten to the Eagles?
He's got that. Remember that spitting thing on Dak?
Well, yeah. I mean,
off the field,
in the street,
outside.
In the street, he got a speeding ticket.
Oh well, I didn't know that.
He got a speeding ticket. But no barroom brawls or anything to that nature. He ain't jacked nobody's girlfriend up at the club or none of that. None of that like what he did.
On nobody like that.
Well, with that being said, I think time will tell if this deal is good or bad.
Right.
I mean, if you look at it, you still got next year. I mean, they still got time. Let's say he cut it. He show his whole ass this year. This year.
Now, when you say show his whole ass, you mean on the field?
No,
or
off the field.
Oh, off the field. Oh, okay.
They still got that year. They can cut him and not pay him none of that new money because he still got to play that last year of that old deal out first. So it's it's a way to get him out the way, and then you ain't got to worry about that. Now you can refocus on the team and see where you need to rebuild, because this gonna definitely take some rebuilding for sure. Because if we go through the whole got to get another quarterback situation, you're gonna need some time fillers for the in between until you find that franchise guy. If you got to rebuild the offensive line, because your offensive line kind of over these last couple of years, your offensive line has been taking some hits.
Yeah. Kelsey retired, and then I think was it the right guard?
One of them, boy, it was two. It's at least two.
And then your
that
tackle.
line, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, they got to get some things in order over there.
So I understand the settlement for trying to get him paid, and you know what I'm saying. But yeah, like Big Ant said, only time will tell. On the field and off the field with this contract be worth it, because off the field count just as much.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Depending on who you're talking about, that off the field count way more.
Don't do that. No.
Because some people can be on the field and you ain't got to worry about them being on the field. The off the field shit you got to worry about them doing.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
We didn't have some people we didn't have to worry about off the field,
right,
while they was away from the game. So I think that's the biggest thing he gonna have to overcome and show.
Right. Well, we had some roster movage things to happen here in the A. Did any one of you all have that information in front of you? I know we made some roster moves today.
It's Jawan Taylor, Troy Anderson, Billy Bowman, and one other person went to the active pub list, and then two other people went to it was another pub list. But it had something else in front of it.
It was non-football injury. Something like that.
Yeah.
Ontario. What's his name?
Thompson. Our draft picks.
Yeah, one of the draft picks. Yeah, I remember that, but I saw a list of stuff, guys. It was a list, you know what I'm saying, of roster moves.
And we let Simeon go.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he had some type of injury. I forget what it was.
Yeah, well, you know, okay, yeah. I don't know why I'm surprised. I mean, because we picked up Cooper Rush.
Yeah. And you know what else we picked up too when we picked Cooper Rush up?
With that,
picked up a little inside information on a certain team, but you know we'll say that for later.
I mean, do we really need inside information on that?
No, but it's always good to help because now we can really crank.
Okay. Well, I think I know what you're talking about. We can segue to that because I did add that to the list of topics. The NFC South injuries impact on the Atlanta Falcons.
I think it's gonna be these injuries to who got in. Okay, Brian Breesy. DT,
yeah, he's always ACL
for the Saints, and outside linebacker edge for the Panthers. Nick
Gordon,
yeah, both of them.
As you go through this, the irony, the reason why I made this a topic, because the irony of it is all three teams have defensive injuries, major defensive injuries now.
Yeah.
And we added.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, keep going, Fresh.
But yeah, who else? Oh, and then you got Vita's him not wanting to be in Tampa. So yeah, it's those
But they did have a defensive line. They had a defensive injury. I think a linebacker or something another.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Hurt down now.
Somebody always getting hurt down there.
I'm this epiphany like thought of this. Maybe the football guys might be trying to smile on us a little bit.
With the other teams, like, look here, you boys has been real uppity lately.
Yeah, I mean, we don't even though we are going to see him during the season, but we don't have to deal with Mike Evans twice a year no more.
Once this year,
just once.
Shit, that's maybe shit if he don't get hurt.
The 49ers do have one of the better medical staffs in the league. The training staff.
But hey, shit.
Well, it depends on what injury it is.
Yeah,
because not every medical staff can fix everything. So.
I understand. It's the bigger question would be. Could these situations really impact the season?
Yeah.
I mean, we know old boy in New Orleans. Yeah, it definitely because he's pretty much that's a done for the season. And the same in Carolina.
Yep.
Especially in that interior. And you don't need to be having interior issues when you got this, when you have to see now the running back firm of Robinson and Robinson. I'm just saying. Yeah.
I do, especially when, especially now, these are coming at like right at the beginning of training camp. It's like, damn.
Yeah,
right.
Heavy.
As soon as they get on the field.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really not good. It's really not good.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, yes, it can. Depending on how good or bad your depth is, that can derail a whole, entire either defense or just the room itself.
Right.
That can derail a season.
And to be honest, how old the Saints are getting and stuff like that, they can't lose no defensive players and stuff.
Exactly.
They lost so much this offseason. It's like they gained something, but then they lost a lot of something. It's like, And then as far as the Panthers, I would say they gonna end up being top heavy, if anything. So if they get significant injuries, their season might go down. And the Bucks are already top heavy as it is. Like their depth, the Bucks have been getting by with not having to really rely on their depth. They've been lucky they have because they don't have good depth pieces.
No, Terry, it's not your imagination. I've noticed that, especially in the NFC. There's a whole lot of ACLs that's getting warped out.
It's not just you.
Yeah. All I'm saying is I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and because I mean there is outside of today with the quote unquote back issue saga, backgate, if you will. We haven't had any injury reports to really be down in the dumps about or being like, damn, that go the year, type of situations. All bodies are locked in, especially on the defensive side. Everybody's progressing to, being, game day ready.
Underlying story, James Pierce Jr. was at training camp today.
Yes, of course.
So
look, as long it's like this. Until there's a report that said James Pierce Jr. is getting on a plane headed to Miami, I ain't worried about nothing. He him.
Yep.
He him.
Now, NFL, don't wait all the way until down there the season starts. Then y'all want to hand out some type of punishment.
I don't think that's gonna happen, man. I really don't.
I don't want that to happen, but I'm not gonna put past anything by the NFL. But they have done some strange shit.
Well. See, here's why I say, because Rich McKay was relieved of his duties on the competition committee. Okay.
Oh damn! He just losing job after job, huh?
He has been removed from the NFL office. So I don't think that anything of a stand, because remember now, here's the other reason why Rich McKay got ran out of town. When that whole situation with goddamn Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
All right. And the whole tampering thing. It was Rich McKay that handed down that $500,000 fine and the losing of 2 third-round picks. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Until it's concrete.
So I think we good on that for the year. On that, or at least on that right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my attitude heading to everything. Shit, he's here. We gonna play ball.
They gotta prove it to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They don't giving us too much shit for me to overlook. Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't.
And I understand. I understand that. I understand that. All-Star break is over with. The Dreams and the Wings get back at it tonight at 8:00, and we will be carrying that. Play by play, basket by basket, rebound by rebound, steal by steal. We've seen these two teams go at it twice already, and I think we lost one and we won one, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know right off the bat.
If I'm not mistaken, in the back of my mind, I want to say we beat them twice, but I could be wrong. But in either case, the strong, because in both games it got kind of tense, it got chippy, and I don't expect anything different in this game between these two teams. And I think our girls coming back off of All-Star break feeling pretty good and got, plenty to play for. Now, speaking of All-Star break, I want to acknowledge the fact that, yes, it was Peachtree Barbie that threw the assist that led to the one and first and only dunk in the WNBA All-Star game. Don't want to, put that out there. I'll pull up. We gonna have the play-by-play on that game at 8:00 tonight. Let's see. Veta, Shanahan, confession. Falcons movie did that. Jamal Adams, 8:00. All right. Let's get to the
meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
Meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes.
On Monday evening, the Baltimore Ravens head coach decided he wanted to weigh in on the NFL top 100 placing of his quarterback and proceeded to lick the thong and say that there are not 68 players in this league better than Lamar Jackson. Well, sir, the players in the league seem to think so. The people that be on the field with him and against him thought so. And your attempt at public relations spin was a failed one. And I think that the players in this league are sending Lamar Jackson a message. I mean, you've had some slick shit to say in these little interviews concerning, people in this league being haters. I mean, again, it would be one thing if he had the resume. Now, I saw the little clip. Everybody keep wanting to put, $800 million worth of gold weight on these two running back MVPs that he got. And
I thought football was a team sport.
Yeah. And
not for everybody.
And the 3 All-Pros. Now, I saw some blasphemous shit in this little video. This guy, and he put Lamar in the same quarterback conversation with Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, and Joe Montana. I'm sorry. A Super Bowl appearance, let alone a Super Bowl ring, he does not have. Okay. I mean, he does not have a Hall of Fame resume. His playoff record alone screams, shut the fuck up with the Lamar Jackson ass kissing. Okay, had he made the playoffs, had he made a playoff run last year, had he gotten to the conference championship game or something to that effect, I would understand the pushback on the dropping of the 62 spots, 67 spots. You know what I'm saying? You go from number 2 in the league down to 69, rightfully so. Rightfully so. Just saying. and the voting was based, you know what I'm saying, was based off last year's results, last year's happening, you know, the damn. Y'all out here falling all over yourselves because of the quarterbacks that were ranked. Every quarterback that was ranked ahead of him made playoff last year. So to say that there are not 6 to 8 players in this league better than Lamar Jackson, last year it was. Last year it was. I mean, you know, and the haterism comment that Lamar Jackson had, bro, you gonna have to prove it. You gonna have to. I mean, you think you that dude, and you. I mean, you know, you gonna have to prove it. I mean, you know, because 9 years in this league, and you got one season where you've thrown for over 4,000 yards as a quarterback. I'm sorry. That's not all pro. That's not face of the league. That's not top 5 quarterback activity to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. What's y'all take on this?
He can't fight them facts. I mean, just like you said, these are his colleagues on this list. They know more than anything whether or not he's a top 100 player, and they say he's number 69. I don't know why he complaining. Ain't nothing wrong with a little 69.
That's what I've been told.
Ain't nothing wrong with 69.
Ain't nothing wrong. No bumper grind.
They should just he should be honored. Oh, I'm number 69. That means I get nasty. You don't understand nothing like that. That's them new age people.
Right.
Understand nothing like that.
I'm gonna say this.
Yes, sir.
Now, Sammy, remember we have to, because he's Lamar Jackson. We have to lower the bar. we can't hold him to the same standard that we do with Peyton Manning or Tom Brady or even the Matt Ryan. We can't hold him to that standard. I'm just curious, like, if he's so great, why has he not been to AFC Championship game?
One time.
I mean, I'm just. We can't say now. Okay, we can. This is a great comparison. Matt Ryan, his defense was complete ass. Even the year we went to the fucking Super Bowl, it was only because that defense would get turnovers at the most opportune time.
Right. That $73 million defense in 2016.
But you've had, like, I don't think you've ever had a defense that was out of the top 10.
Other than that one. Oh, you talking about Lamar?
I'm talking about Lamar.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about us. I'm just saying, like, What? I mean, even that defense for us, that was not top 10. Not even close. And they still made it to the Super Bowl.
Ranked 26th.
Exactly. Yo, bitch ass. Now, I don't even blame him. I blame his fans. Y'all the ones that hold. I mean, let go of the balls. Just let them go, bro. Like, it's not doing anybody any good because you're giving him the benefit of the doubt when nobody else can get that. Even Joe Burrow made it to the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What are we talking about here?
Yeah.
I will say this to even further your point.
See, that's what you know. I don't know.
If you take a Sunshine, a Joe Burrow, a Josh Allen, let me see. Even a Baker, you know what I'm saying? Even a Bryce Young.
Why you ain't giving him chicken leg? Oh, I'm sorry. No, because you doing the show.
You know, I love my baby. I love her, dear. I love
that goddamn chicken leg.
Right. You know, you the quarterbacks that I just named, and you put them in the same 9-year period with those defenses, those special teams, and those top 5 offense, I guarantee you every last one of them have at least 3 or 4 Super Bowls. This is the point that I've been making about this dude. You cannot explain to me the talent that of him on those teams, those top 10, top 5 defenses, those top 5 to top 6 special teams, those top 6, top 5, top 4, top 3 2 times, top overall defenses 3 times. You can't explain to me why he hasn't been to a Super Bowl. Y'all dual threat God, if he's that great of a quarterback, explains why on those great teams he ain't been to a Super Bowl.
One AFC championship.
You talking about one AFC championship in 9 seasons. As great as those defenses were, as great as those special teams were, as great as those offenses that he was quarterbacking, and you ain't even bought a ticket to a goddamn Super Bowl. It's not a good look when Jared Goff, Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold, goddamn, Jalen Hurts, Big Cock Brock Purdy has been to a fucking Super Bowl, and you haven't. But you got people like, you know, DeMarcus Spears and Ryan Clark and Dan Orlovsky, you know, and all these people, Stephen A. Smith, and all of these people, you know what I'm saying, out here almost shedding tears, crying for this dude. I can't even forget what was it in 2021 and Ray Lewis out here. Get the young man some help. The damn offense was ranked number 1 overall. How much more help did he need?
He was asking them to get some referees on the payroll.
I wouldn't even doubt it. I wouldn't even doubt it. I don't understand why people keep going to bat for this dude. You can't unsee 3-5 as a playoff record, and that god awful fourth quarter in the AFC Championship game in 24, 23, whichever one of them damn dudes was.
I think it was 23.
That god awful fourth quarter when that defense gave him the ball inside the 33 times, that motherfucker could produce a cold. But y'all keep wanting to say he's the best player in the league. Where? Where?
Because there's two MVPs, Sam.
No Super Bowl though.
None.
Or appearances.
No appearances. At least.
But yet you have another man in Kansas City who's been to an AFC championship the first 6 years.
Every year he's been a starter except for last year.
Yeah, except for last year.
And has won 3 Super Bowls.
Oh, and before you fake woke folk go to holler about the only thing you're talking about Josh Allen. Well, Josh Allen has a over 500 playoff record. Okay, and yeah, there's video documented evidence. I rode that playoff game last year. Yeah, I gave him the business. The show is still in my damn catalog now. Before you go to say that shit. But he has a over 500 record. And he's been in more playoff games because he's made deeper playoff runs.
Didn't he beat Lamar last year? Or was the year before that?
It was the year he won the MVP.
No, so last
that put the nail in the coffin on this Lamar Jackson conversation, if you ask me.
Well,
I mean, you can't keep moving the goalposts because I mean it's only 100 yards on the football field. Okay. You can't have one set of standards for the rest of the quarterbacks in the league, and then there are no standards at all for this guy. I mean, literally, you got people walking around here acting like Patrick Mahomes don't exist. I swear, for cheese and crackers, if the boy had an illicit resume, if he's been to at least 2 Super Bowls, I might even almost, you know what I'm saying, you might have some semblance of a point. He's in the conversation. But when you got 5 playoff losses compared to 3 wins, and of those 5, 3 of those playoff losses were number 1 seed home losses. Come on, man. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? That video game bullshit that he be doing in the regular season, what happens to it in the playoffs? I'll wait. Because when them defenses get his ass in the playoffs and they shut that bad Barry Sanders bullshit he be doing down, and he has to be a quarterback, he's looking like Colt McCoy, Blaine Gabbert, or Ryan Leaf in the playoff. Come on, man. And to sit up here and be upset because he's ranked 69th in the league after last year? I'm sorry, do we not remember week 4? With the fake leg injury and quitting on the team against Kansas City? Come on, man. We got to keep it a buck, man. You got to keep it a buck.
We got to do better.
You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it a buck, man. You can't be the greatest at something and you don't get to the great situation. Where's the signature playoff wins? Where's the signature championship wins? You don't have to ask that question about a Peyton Manning or Joe Montana, even Tom Brady, and I don't like him.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? Matt Ryan, Drew Brees. You know what I'm saying? Sam Darnold now to this point. Even Jalen Hurts, and he's not a top 15 quarterback in this league. That is not a good look for Lamar Jackson. Y'all keep wanting to talk about he the best player to ever play quarterback.
Even Eli Manning got two.
Yes.
2.
Come on, man. We got to start being. We got to stop telling lies and start being honest with ourselves on this right now.
Blaine Gabbert got a ring.
I'm just saying. Come on, man. Okay, look. The only argument that y'all do have, he is probably the greatest athlete. He has the athletic ability. No doubt, he's a supreme athlete. But as a quarterback, my guy, my people, you AAU Jackson fans, as a quarterback, bruh, legends and legacies are made in the playoffs. And Lamar AAU Jackson is an absolute scrub in the playoff. It is a fact. It's not an opinion. It's a fact. You cannot look away. You can't explain away 3 and 5. It is a fact. It is an out and out fact. He is a scrub in the playoffs. And y'all out here bitching up, pulling your drawers down, walking in the middle of the street, crying and boo-hooing because he's a 69th rate player. Bruh. You should be happy with that because he don't belong in the top 100, period. And for Jesse Miller to come out here, there are not 68 players better than Lamar Jackson. Well, the players themselves says otherwise. And now that you've decided to open your mouth, as a people-appointed lawyer of this fucker, it only ensues the fact, yeah, it is Super Bowl win or bust for the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson.
Ooh, Sam, I got a question.
Yes.
So it's okay for us to hold Josh Allen to Super Bowl or bust standards, and maybe Joe Burrow as well, but we're not supposed to hold Lamar Jackson to that same standard.
The blasphemous hypocrisy of that. It's okay for you to call him the best player in the league, but it ain't okay to hold him to best player in the league standards. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
I don't get it.
All these motherfuckers out here getting on live national TV talking about, I don't understand as much criticism. It is deserved criticism. Y'all plastered his crusty ass black cheeks on that damn pedestal, but you don't want him to be held to that damn pedestal standards.
Not crusty cheeks, Sam. I
mean, I watched that show. I watched that NFL Live. Ryan Clark was 2 seconds short of actually shedding tears because this man is ranked 69 and proceeded to take the report, the 2 reporters that did the article on it, and the players themselves. I mean, you know what? The players supposed to lie? The players are supposed to lie? Help me understand.
Yep, they are.
It has been justifiable criticism. We have watched it. We have seen it. There have been defensive players that have set up, 2 of which was on the Speakeasy, and the other one was on Pat McAfee. Bruh, it is become a known fact now. It has been figured out how to stop him.
And he is.
Because when you sell out against the run and you shut that bad Barry Sanders bullshit he be doing down and make him play quarterback, it has been shown you have a 75% chance or better to beat the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, I'm tired of it. I'm over it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The next great Hall of Famer to be that is playing right now resides in Kansas City as the starting quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs. He has the resume. He has wore it. 8 AFC championship games, 5 Super Bowls, 3 wins. What other quarterback in this league has that resume going right now? Who has that? Who? Burrow has been to a Super Bowl. Stafford, Donald, Goff, Brock Purdy, Jalen Hurts. All of these guys have been to Super Bowls. And for 8 years, bro, you have had better teams than all of these guys. All right. Okay. All right. Sports Tea Dummy of the Week. And I'm gonna run right on out of there. And my nominee for this week is Charles Barkley for obvious reasons.
Here we go with that.
For obvious hypocritical reasons. Charles Barkley is my nomination for Sports Tea Dummy of the Week. Y'all go ahead.
Who I want?
Let's see. I'm gonna go these so-called Falcons content creators on Twitter, or formerly known as X. Supposed to be sources. You get mad at somebody for fact checking you when you put out some shit way before even the team puts out some shit.
How dare you? How dare you do bro like that?
How dare you? How dare you? You're welcome, Mike. You got it. You're welcome. I had to.
I'm going Kyle Shanahan.
Damn it. That was gonna be my second.
You risk your life. Besides the football stuff, bro, you risk your life for a phone. Get out of here. Come on, man.
Yeah.
This is what it come down to.
Yeah, like, bro, whatever you was doing on that phone was not that important.
Nope. Mm-hmm. You know, I'll give an honorable mention to the Atlanta Falcons fan base. I mean, to literally break the internet on a tour injury report. I mean, come on, for real? Really? That what we doing?
And we just had another Atlanta Falcons content creator not too long ago make a damn short about trading for Joe Burrow. What he did was
Hey,
You see, this is the shit that we're talking about.
hey, we not gonna get shitty in the city with Smitty.
Matter of fact, you can have Kyle Shanahan back. I'm putting Smitty. This shit getting on my nerves, bro. You do that every time I turn around. You make the same type of videos over and over and over and over. It's him and the fan. I'm picking him. I'm putting him because of him and the people like him. That shit is starting to get aggravating.
Well, not everyone are as professionally sound as we are in what I like to call the CCA, consistent content agility.
He need to find some other interests.
I mean, you know, but once again, yeah, y'all have nominations once each time of the week. You know what I'm saying? Drop in the box, you know, across the board. You know, y'all have, you know, topics that you might want to hear on the team, or Mad Monday with OG, or Falcon Friday, even culture popping. You know what I'm saying? Or even on the Raw recaps. You know what I'm saying? The wrestling show. You know what I'm saying? Shoot it to us. You know what I'm saying? And we'll get it in there and do it for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's all gravy. It's all cheese.
Yes, sir.
You know, y'all pull back up in about an hour. Tip off, Dream Wings. Me and the vice president will be bringing that to you tonight. I'll love. And then y'all pull up tomorrow, culture popping. We're gonna have some actor ratings. And movie ratings. We're going to be talking about some interesting individuals. You know, the Eddie Murphys, the Lawrence Fishburnes, the Denzel Washington, Samuel Jacksons, and, you know what I'm saying, ranking the large parts of their careers as the best actors to ever do this thing.
Yes, sir.
You know, okay. We'll have that for you on tomorrow on Culture Popping. And just to reiterate it, you know, I am a passenger on that train. Our guys, the Scottish Psychopath, Will the Thrill, and the Freshman, this is their baby. You know what I'm saying? So all of the praise and adulation on that particular train right there goes to those two gentlemen. On that, I'm just riding along and enjoying the ride. You know, but yeah, at 8:00 we'll be cranking it on up for the Dream and Wings watch live on tonight. You know, freshman, have you made it back to the back cave?
Nah, I'll be back there here later on tonight, but I will be dropping the interviews for training camp and all
Okay.
that. So
Yeah.
for sure,
Yeah.
I'll be getting that recorded and dropping that tonight.
Mm-hmm. All right.
We'll be getting into that.
Mm-hmm. Franchise, you got any last thoughts before we take this hour break?
No, y'all just pull up. Stay tuned. I will be at training camp on Friday. So can't wait.
All right. Well, with that being said, man, we're gonna keep it A. We're gonna keep it dirty. We damn sure gonna keep it real with ourselves. Let your next choice be the best choice for the franchise. That damn shit stirrer. Make a Foley. I am the people's OG, aka Mr. White. Y'all enjoy the night.
Yes, sir.